25. Tonight we get to see the Banana Ball All-Stars in action one last time as they take on the Auburn University baseball team in their house, Stanford Stadium, Hitchcock Field at Plainsman Park, and of course, it's a full house and then some. We've got over 6,500 inside Plainsman Park and over 2,000 more fans packed in the jam-packed parking garage off third base and with the students out in right center field. It all comes together to create one of the most unique atmospheres in Banana Ball history, and most importantly, we have you with us here in virtual Banana Land as we welcome you inside with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Really fun ball game on our hands tonight. We get to see the All-Stars again, and they take on a phenomenally talented Auburn baseball team.
Again, we just saw the All-Stars play against a really talented Clemson squad. The same can be said about the Auburn Tigers. This is a team that won 41 games a season ago under Butch Thompson, and they went all the way to the Super Regional, losing to the national champion runners-up in Coastal Carolina. What also stands out, this Auburn team is ranked number 5 in the country in the way too early 2026 predictions by Baseball America. So they've got some studs on this roster, and they're trying to take down the Banana Ball All-Stars just like Clemson did on Thursday night.
Yeah, some really impressive returning Tigers. The transfer portal has been bountiful for Butch Thompson and company as well, and let's hear from the man himself. For that, we'll go to Sam Bauman.
Yeah, thank you, Biko. Josh, I'm here with Coach Thompson. Coach, he's been smiling here. He's watching the cast come through. I know you and your team, you did yesterday, get some comfortability with the trick plays and learning Banana Ball, the rehearsals today. How you guys feeling in your first Banana Ball game?
We're but personally, being in this SEC for 25 years, I never thought I would see anything like this. But I think it's been a blessing. I think it's a takeaway for our players and how the Savannah Bananas and these players invested in our guys, in the rehearsal, in the preparation for tonight. It's a win.
Do you think you guys have learned enough these 2 days to maybe pull out a win?
I want to baseball. But this is consider my chaos drill that so they have to focus on the game, because I saw the skill and the talent of these guys the last day and a half, and they're pretty good. Hopefully they don't get lost in the chaos. They can play good baseball in front of Banana fans and the Auburn fans.
Oh, thank you, Coach. It's good. But now Gilly, why Auburn? We saw Clemson 3 times in the last year. Why Auburn?
Well, life's about relationships, and Butch and Carl are 2 of my best friends. I've looked up to these coaches for a long time, and we said, hey, where should we bring Banana Ball, and why not Auburn? This place is unbelievable.
Sellout crowd tonight, a record crowd. Gilly, good luck.
Yeah, look at this place. This place is going to be special. Let's do it.
In the meantime, time for Fan Challenge. Warm up, one of those things.
Ball show of the year. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Oakland, are you really ready for this?
Yes.
All right, whatever you do, the crowd is going to do. Here we go. Good start, Oakland. Oh, we're touching our toes. Okay, we're touching our toes. We are getting warmed up. Okay, we're still touching our toes. Oh, staying alive. How do you know this dance? Okay, keep it going. All right, oh, we're spinning. We're spinning. We're spinning. Oh, we're raising the roof. How do you know that? Keep it going. Oh, little hey baby. I like it, Oakland. Keep it going. Oh no, jumping jacks. Oh no. Oakland. Oh, we're back clapping. Oakland, look around. 8,500 fans going crazy for you. Let's hear it for Oakland.
Heck of a job by Oakland. The crowd here absolutely unbelievable as Malachi Mitchell slowly walks to the center of it all and prepares to hype the folks up. And now he will walk off the field because we're going to meet the reserves from the All-Stars.
He headed up the hollow with everything he had. And for my time, well, I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road.
They're rough and they're rowdy. They get started early and they never stop. They're here to go big and they ain't going home. And number 24, John Reed. They're the wildest, sexiest, craziest, most outrageous group of animals you've ever laid your eyes on, and they're here for just one reason: to party. The Party Animals reserves, number 26, Drew Gillespie. Number 10, Brett Helton. Number 27, Jake Lee Alios. And number 17, Dalton Potts.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen,
Coming from right field, the hottest team in sports. It's time to meet the Firefighters Reserves. Number 18, Ben Dahl. Number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey. And number 42, Bradford Webb. Escorted by the Auburn Fire Department. And now, the All-Star Reserves for the Savannah Bananas. Coming in from the left field bullpen. Please welcome number 15, Robert Anthony Cruz. Number 18, Danny Hosley. Number 1, Bill Leroy. And number 88, Noah Nisnik.
All right, friends, and now Malachi Mitchell slowly walking to the center of it all, this time at the right time, to get the folks fired up for one last time here in 2025.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live and millions more still watching at home have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all you record-breaking fans here in Hitchcock Field to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bananaball.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the starting lineup for the 2025 Bananaball All-Stars. Leading off the center fielder from the Savannah Bananas, DR, the Doc Meadows. Batting second, the right fielder from the Party Animals, he wears X, Jake School. Batting third, the DH from the Savannah Bananas, Dan Oberst. In the cleanup spot, the extra hitter from the Tailgaters, Nick Lopez. Batting fifth, the catcher from the Party Animals, Andy Cosgrove. The left fielder, number 6, Reese Hampton. At first base, number 2, Jason Swan. The second baseman from your Savannah Bananas, number 4, Kyle K.J. Jackson. At third base, number 8 from the Party Animals, Bryson Bloomer. At shortstop, number 6, our glove magician, Ryan Cox. On the mound for the All-Stars, number 777, Garrett Delano. The Banana Ball All-Stars are led by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Viro Pirate, Mike Pavavasis, Val Perez, Coach Penny, and Reggie Ortiz. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you now please rise if you're able and remove your caps. Here to honor America with the singing of our national anthem tonight, please welcome Layla Carter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Auburn University, make some noise for Layla Carter.
We get an absolutely stupendous national anthem ahead of our final Banana Ball game of 2025. And now the Auburn Tigers linking arms with the Banana Ball All-Stars, trying to pull off the most electric swag surf of swag surfing history. It takes coordination, it takes juice, and the boys have it down there in spades.
Give it up for the Auburn Tigers.
The Auburn
and the
baseball
Banana
team
Ball
has been as bought in
All-Stars.
as any challenger opponent I've had the pleasure of seeing prepare for Banana Ball across our young sports history. They went through extensive entertainment, rehearsals, and Banana Ball rules analysis, trick play, practice. I mean, they went through the gauntlet last night. They did it all again today. These boys are fired up. to take on the best of the best from Banana Ball. And here is how the Banana Ball All-Stars line it up defensively. Left to right in the outfield, it's Reese Hampton, D.R. Meadows, and Jake Skoll. In the infield, third to first, you see Bryson Bloomer, Ryan Cox, Kyle Jackson, and Jason Swan, with Andy Cosgrove behind the plate.
Well, on Thursday's game, Kyle Jackson was certainly the standout player defensively, the only man with multiple trick plays in the ball game for the All-Stars, and he turned a 4-4-2 triple play for the All-Stars. You gotta watch him at second base yet again tonight.
Well, with 5 party animals defensively and 3 bananas as well behind him, Garrett Delano, 777s back on the bump. And boy, are we blessed that that is the case. He's coming off absolute dominance across the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship.
And this is exactly why you see him draw the start in this second All-Star game. Garrett Delano was named the Tour Championship MVP, tossing 15 innings with only 6 hits allowed, 1 earned run, no sprints, and 11 strikeouts.
Stop playing with him.
He was utterly dominant, and he had 52 strikeouts in the regular season. Yet again, the top mark amongst all party animals.
Yeah, Delano was certainly the first man out when it came to that Final 5 for Pitcher of the Year candidates, and I completely understand a lot of fans out there upset he wasn't a part of that Final 5. You get a look at the Auburn starting lineup now. At the top, really talented guy in their second baseman, Chris Rembert, then Trace Freilich, followed by Eric Guevara. Cleaning it up, it is Logan Gregorio, then Lucas Steele, Todd Clay, Bub Terrell, and the bottom 3, Brandon McCraine, his brother Mason McCraine, and then Bristol Carter.
This is a very talented Auburn lineup. Chris Rembert's the guy who gets everything started for these guys. But I think Todd Clay and Bub Terrell are hiding in that 6 and 7 hole for the Auburn Tigers. Bub had a great freshman year. Last year was named an SEC freshman first team selection. And Todd Clay is a transfer from UAB, who's coming off a very impressive season and will probably be one of their impact players in 2026.
Yeah, Clay absolutely tore the cover off the ball for the Blazers. Excited to see how his Auburn career starts. And before this ball game, we got to get it to Jesse Cole.
Fans, tonight we have a special first pitch, but tonight's first pitch will actually count in the game, either a ball or a strike. So joining us tonight for our first pitch, a 4-time Major League All-Star, a World Series champion, and an All-American right here at Auburn. Let's hear it for Tim Hudson!
Tiger right down the chute, which means the current Auburn Tiger, Chris Rembert, will start with an 0-1 count.
Look, he had a stellar Major League Baseball playing career, was once a runner-up for the Cy Young Award. Let's not forget his last year, which he spent with the San Francisco Giants. He came out on top in the World Series.
Start the clock and yell as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Start the clock.
All right, the 2-hour timer is ticking. And a battle of titans to get us going. One of the best pitchers in the history of Banana Ball against the remarkably talented sophomore Chris Rembert, the pride of Pensacola, Florida. He's projected to be a first rounder. Could be a top 10, could be a top 5 draft pick in the bigs, and unfortunately started in an 0-1 hole. And Delano only has to get 2 strikes. He gets them quickly.
Well, that's exactly what you were talking about, my friend. Some friendly fire from Tim Hudson. Gets that first pitch for a strike call, and then Delano only has to throw 2 pitches to get a quick punch out of Rembert.
Now Delano stares down another really impressive sophomore. And that one, a bouncer over the head of Swan. And into right, Chase Freilich, the catcher, on the 3rd pitch of the night, has the first hit in Banana Ball history for the Auburn Tigers. And we're going to get to hear from him.
Sam Bauman, BTV. You just secured the first ever banana ball hit in Auburn history. How do you feel?
Feels awesome.
And that is the one question press conference.
Man of few words. Kid out of Peachtree, Georgia. And just like Rembert before him, the first team freshman All-American, SEC All-Freshman. I mean, this Auburn team, we talked about it in the pregame, but Baseball America has them as their number 5 team in the country coming into 2026. And Eric Guevara, the shortstop, a big part of it as well. Junior out of Panama City, but not the Florida version. The OG from Panama, the country. Came to America in middle school. Joined Georgia Premier Academy, a baseball boarding school. Coaching staff said he's an unbelievable young man. His parents are still in Panama. He speaks Spanish and English. He interprets for his parents every time they come visit and talk with the coaching staff. 3-1 fouled over the roof, and the count is full. This is one of the leaders on this team. He's got a man aboard and a payoff coming from 777s. Bounce to second, could be 2. KJ between the legs, bounce to Cox, over to first. Not in time. Give Kyle Jackson the first trick play of the ball game. It'll be a fielder's choice.
Nice and easy for Kyle Jackson, between the legs transition, and adds in the bounce pass, and I don't think that slowed down the possibility of a double play whatsoever for the All-Stars. What's great to see on the Auburn side of things, Guevara getting down the line very well. He's a guy who's missed time each of the last 2 seasons with some injuries. Seemed to be running pretty well there after he had some knee cleanup surgery done over the offseason.
Well, the junior hands the bat off to the senior, Logan Gregorio. Transfer from Northern Illinois. He's got a ball and a strike on him. Coming off a season hitting .332, 400 on base percentage. Can't complain with either of those numbers as he digs this one out. And Reese Hampton on the run behind the back catch. Reese Lightning, an exclamation point. Second trick play of the inning. And a goose egg put up by Delano.
Pretty easy inning for the Banana Ball All-Stars tonight in Plainsman Park. Delano with the punch out, and then trick plays from Jackson and Hampton. Cap a 2-minute and 57-second inning.
Now let's take a look at the Auburn defense. Left to right in the outfield, it's Terrell Carter and Mason McCraine. Then in the infield, third to first, Clay Guevara, Rembert, and Brandon McCraine, with Freilich behind the dish.
Well, Rembert and Guevara up the middle are the guys I'm looking at to possibly record a trick play tonight for Auburn. Rembert, one of the hardest working players on that team. And Guevara was an SEC defensive team selection a season ago at third base, but they're very confident in his abilities at short.
Let's zoom in on the man in the middle of all the action. How about Jake Marciano? Sophomore transfer from Virginia Tech, rocking the noggin, boss. He's in the banana ball spirit.
I love to see it. A sophomore from Bayville, New Jersey, and a transfer from Virginia Tech. Pushed a 4-2 record, was the primary Saturday starter. The only issue he had, the home runs he surrendered as a freshman in the ACC.
Of course, he's got a gauntlet to go up against at the top of the All-Stars lineup. It's the Doctor, then Skoll, Oberst, and cleaning it up, Lopez, followed by Cosgrove, Hampton, Swan, KJ Bloomer, and Cox. Nick Lopez, of course, an SEC guy. Last year of his college career spent at Kentucky. And spring of 2024, not just one, but 2 ding-dongs. Right here in Plainsman Park. And the Wildcat joining us on the mic.
Let's go. What up, Vico?
Great to hear from you, Nick. That's got to be a good memory right there, huh?
Yeah, I love this place. I mean, the atmosphere hasn't changed much since I last was here, but it's just awesome to be able to compete against these guys and see what they got.
All right, Lopi, you're going to need one of the 3 guys in front of you to reach to swing it here in the first.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a good chance at that. Of course, at the top, David Ray Meadows. His 365 batting average led the Bananas, was second best on the tour.
Yeah, DR seems to be on every single time we played him this year, so I have no doubt he's going to find his way on right here. Yep, there it is.
That ball smoked down the left field line and foul. Just a bit early. Marciano, the scouting report for you, Lopi. 4 pitches, fastball 93 to 94. He sits 91-92.
Is that good?
That's very good. Splitter, cutter, slider.
Okay. He's got a pretty good arsenal up there. I like the hat that he's got on too.
Noggin boss is unbelievable. That one to the backstop, and DR is going to steal first base. Never even had anybody covering. Throw goes past Brandon McCraine, but his brother backing him up.
Finds his way on every time.
As you prophesized, Nick.
And then you got the Triple Crown winner up right here. He might go yard.
We're looking at a replay on the broadcast. DR was tied for the tour lead with his 4 steals of first.
You just got to put pressure on the Tigers early. DR wise to steal first and was tied for the most steals of first in 2025 as Skull skies this one in the infield. And it'll be Brandon McCraine grabbing the first out tonight.
All right.
And you had the blue mustache at Kentucky. Of course, you brought that to the tailgaters. Lucky that you've got a team primary color blue once again.
Oh, yeah. Right now, I got the orange sash going. I call it the Lorax. Change it up a little bit.
I love that.
I mean, you got to go we got blue, we got orange. Got to support every color we got.
Someone's got to speak for the trees.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Nick, but the blue mustache was just started to fire up all the guys in the clubhouse, right?
Oh, yeah. And the fans for playoffs. I wanted to change things up. And at Kentucky, we had a whole thing just get weird. And so it had a little banana ball vibe to it. So
yeah,
we were just having fun out there, and the fans loved it. And I had a lot of fun wearing it every day. So it was cool.
Well, now that you've played your first full season in banana ball, did it feel similar to what you experienced throughout the time at Kentucky?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different, but it's a lot of fun here. Oh, sorry, I got hit this. All right, here we go.
And boy, Lopi. Well, Danny O just struck out on 3 straight high fastballs.
Yeah, I might get a heater right here. Oh.
You got the heater.
Oh, get out of play.
Will it reach the seats?
Oh.
No.
Dang it.
Thank you so much for joining us, Nick. Always a blast getting to talk
yes,
show.
Sir.
Best of luck the rest of the way tonight, Nick.
Let's go.
So Brandon McCraine takes care of 2 of the 3 outs. Marciano gets the other one himself. And take a look at what happened 2 nights ago. Clemson Tigers, after losing 4-1 last year in the first ever college team versus Banana Ball All-Star game, boy, they came out with a vengeance. Scored runs in each of the first 4 innings. 3 of those innings, they scored 2 runs. And they won all 4 of those frames, had a 4-0 lead. 4 innings in, really impressive, and highlighted by the Ty Daly flaming bat, long ball, the kid out of Vidalia, Georgia. Same town as DR Meadows, of course. What a 3rd inning he had. After the homer, behind the back catch, showed off some great range, sliding snag against Robert Anthony Cruz. Inning tying run, was in scoring position for that. So as you can see, 4-0 through 4. And then how about it? Matt Wolf and Jake Lialios combining powers to get the first 0. And a Bill Leroy walk-off sac fly, bringing in Jason Swan. Finally put the Banana Ball All-Stars on the board. A little throwback to the Mannequin Challenge. And in the end, 4-2 going to the 9th. Kyle Jackson, that is the first 4-2 triple play in professional baseball or Banana Ball since 1886. Are you kidding me? The hustle from K-Jack is the reason why he was called Pigpen playing ball growing up. Banana Ball All-Stars would get 1 point in the bottom of the 9th, but the flyout from Dan Oberst would win it for the Tigers. And how about this? Lucas Steele, the extra hitter, with the War Eagle. Oh no! Yeah, there we go. Hovering on the ground. Bingo.
get that Golden Eagle a sweet treat.
Now batting number 10.
Now here's what we have to figure out. How do we get the Golden Eagle to score the game's first run for the Auburn Tigers?
Like a Chiefs situation?
Exactly.
We
That's
need a home
exactly
run,
what
it
I'm
seems
thinking
like.
about.
Yeah, we need a home run. What's the best is Aurea, the 8th ever Auburn War Eagle, will guard that pouch like nothing else. They finally got that mythical beast off the field. I was up close and personal with that beautiful bird earlier. I mean, that is one of the coolest animals I've seen in my entire life.
I wish Chad Reese could have been here to meet it. That is a bird enthusiast if I've ever met one.
Guy would have been plussed. Yeah, it looks like you're just staring into the eyes of a dinosaur. It's so cool. Ball and a strike on Steele. And make it 1-2 on the senior out of Hoover, Alabama. First 2 years at Stanford University, transferred to Auburn last year. Soft tapper left side, tough play for Bloomer. Bare hand, he can't come up with it. I don't think he had a play even if he did. Steele legs out an infield single. And the Tigers, once again, with a base runner. Scoreless game through 1. Now Todd Clay, the third baseman, digs in. Another senior for the Tigers. What a cool story Todd Clay is. Grew up right here in Auburn. Product of Auburn High School, helped win a baseball state championship his senior year. Pensacola State College, JUCO, then went to UAB for a year. Just excelled every step of the way. Earned himself a spot on the Auburn Tigers here for his last year of eligibility. About full circle. Gets to play for the hometown team.
Yeah, he said this is always his dream school. He got to be in the stands during Auburn's regional championship game against NC State. And that really just affirmed things even more for the third baseman, who will lift this one out of Plainsman Park.
He was the American Athletic Conference co-newcomer of the year last year. He was a force to be reckoned with for the Blazers. Hit .361, reached base at a .473 clip. And a tough cookie for Delano. Continues to battle, he'll get another 3-2.
The interesting number Clay put up, in my opinion, was a career best 16.3% walk rate last season at UAB, and you see him working the count here against Delano and battling yet another pitch foul.
Another payoff, and it misses. Heck of a battle from Todd Clay. He earns the first sprint for the Tigers. Lucas Steele showing off the wheels, goes first to third. All 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher toss the ball around in short order. And Auburn set up, runners on the corners. No outs. And Bub Terrell, the left fielder, digging in a big spot. Corners are in. And Clay takes off for second. No throw from Cosgrove. How about it? Doesn't run a ton, but effective when he does. Last year with the Blazers, 7 stolen base attempts, was only caught once. So now 2 runners in scoring position. The entire infield coming in for the Banana Ball All-Stars. And a ball and a strike on Bub out of Alabaster, Alabama. Sophomore for the Tigers. Gives the fans their first chance of the night. And it's caught! Beautiful one-handed, bare-hand catch. Huge out for the All-Stars. The boos raining down.
Well, that guy is pretty fired up about catching that foul ball, the 138th fan-caught foul ball in 2025. And Terrell, you see him, an immediate smile. He can't believe that's how his first Banana Ball at bat wound up.
Pop to the right side.
into the Bermuda Triangle. KJ making the call, and he'll make the catch. Steele was not even in a situation where he could tag up. He got a little lead off third base. So Brandon McCraine handled. And now his little brother Mason McCraine digs in. How about it? The duo from Salem, Alabama. Barely 20 minutes down the road. He's trying to pick up 2 ducks on the pond, 2 down now. 2 balls and no strikes.
And despite being little brother, Mason McCraine is 6 feet 7 inches tall, 205 pounds. He's the tallest player on the Auburn roster.
Yeah, he's big brother when it comes to height, little brother when it comes to age. He is a big tiger, no pun intended. 2-2 count. Steele off third, Clay off second. They were there with no outs. Here comes a 2-2 with 2 down. That's a big league take. Count runs full. 2-run score here if ball 4 is fired. The payoff. Lofted deep to center. D.R. Meadows turning his back to home, looking up. It sails out of here. 3-run shot for the freshman Mason McCraine. What a clutch flight of passage.
That's just unreal stuff from the freshman. Sat back on a 3-2 off-speed pitch from Garrett Delano and took it to dead center. The all-area hitter of the year in his final high school season. McCraine batted .469 with 14 home runs.
Yeah, and he's probably going to be a 2-way guy for the Tigers as well. He's 94 to 95 on the mound. What a weapon. That ball with some gusto out to left on the run. Reese Hampton leaping. Makes a nice snag to take care of Bristol Carter, the center fielder. But the damage done. A single, a sprint, and then on a 3-2 pitch with 2 outs, a 3-run Jimmy Jack, Mason McCraine. What a blast out to center. And it was a much shorter trip for the War Eagle here tonight. Let's get it on down to Sam Bauman for more.
It's on your belt.
Yeah, Pico, Josh, I know a lot of you out there are wondering, Auburn, they're the Tigers, right? What's up with the Eagle we just saw? Well, I've been reading up, and I've come to find some interesting facts about the origin of that golden eagle, known as War Eagle. It was back in 1892. I had just turned 16 at the time, and there wasn't much going on in Yonkers, New York for a young man named Paul Eagle. That's right, Paul Eagle was recently out of work. He piled up all of his money and decided he would be driving south. Driving, that's right, because public transit obviously so popular in New York, he had no reason to ever spread those wide, beautiful wings and see what they were capable of. He got in his Model T and headed south to the land of prosperity at the time. Well, the Model T broke down. Obviously, there are no charging stations at the time, and as we know, the Model T, early Tesla model. That's what the T in Model T stands for, Model Tesla. Well, then, just about across the Nebraska plains, a warm breeze flew by as he sat there on the side of the road wondering what was next for him. He opened up his wings, and his fate would have it. It carried him south. Carried him all the way down to Auburn, Alabama. It was a bumpy ride for Paul Eagle, but he made his way down here into the land of prosperity. Now,
let's do one.
He wasn't accepted. Obviously, a name like Paul doesn't command much strength to it. So what Paul would have to do is change his name and win over the folks. And what was popular back in the 1800s? War. Everybody loved it. Everybody was doing it, so he embraced the name War Eagle. War Eagle would find a home here in Auburn, and that's why we don't see any drones here or anything else in the sky but eagles. And that's why Auburn is so great, and War Eagle will fly forever. Vico, Josh.
Thanks, Sam. And now this. It's Andy Cosgrove, everybody. Well, you saw one of those books at Rookie of the Year. That's because this is the guy. He did it. Andy Cosgrove. Unbelievable. First full season in Bananaball. He dipped his toes in the water. 2 games with the Aussie Drop Bears last year. And he was a stalwart in the middle of the order. Protection for Jake Skoll all season long. Ended up second on the tour in RBIs. 335 batting average. A 437 on base percentage. Phenomenal defense behind the dish. And can't take this one in. Bob Terrell showing off the wheels and the athleticism. Heck of a snag for the first out.
Well, that's 6'3", rumbling in left field. Terrell can play corner outfield and first base for Auburn and makes a really great play to rob Andy Cosgrove of a knock. He was a guy who batted .385 in the first 3 innings of play, but can't get the knock here for the All-Stars.
So now Reese Hampton swings it from the right side. It's 3 straight party animals due to swing it for the All-Stars here in the last of the second. We're behind 3 runs in the inning. Currently scoreless in the all-important points department. Hampton an All-Star for a 2nd straight year, no surprise there. Unbelievable run producer. 71 runs scored. We're 3rd best on the tour, only behind Skoll and Flashes. This one's bounced to 3rd. Nice backhanded pick. Todd Clay a seat across the diamond for the 2nd out.
Well, still no trick plays in this contest for the Auburn Tigers, but they are flashing the leather to start this bottom of the 2nd inning. Great diving play from Bub Terrell. And then you saw Todd Clay, an excellent pick over at the hot corner to retire the left fielder for this All-Star squad.
Jason Swan stands between Jake Marciano and the first point earned for the Auburn Tigers. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2025 tour leader in ball force sprints, 42 of them drawn from Swan. He only struck out 15 times. Just about as valuable as a guy with the bat as you can find.
Look, for all of the discipline that Jason Swan showed in 2025, he was the only player on tour to bat 400 or better in 4 different months across the entire year. An unbelievable banner campaign for the first baseman for the Animals.
Marciano battles back from the 3-0. He's a strike away from earning the point. Swanee fists this one into right, and it'll dunk down in front of Mason McCraine. That's just what Jason Swan does. He uses every part of the field very well. He's terrific with 2 strikes. Takes a little off the swing. Inside outs it. In front of the Tigers right fielder, another look. Kyle Jackson will be mic'd up with us next half inning. For now, he's just trying to pass the baton to Bryson Bloomer, who works on deck and represents the inning tying run. This one off the end of the bat and snagged by Eric Guevara. So Clemson, powered by the 3-run shot from Mason McCraine, claim the second inning. They're up 1-0. And we're about to get ourselves a little bit of a player dance. Maceo's out there. Looks like we got the party starters. I think KJ is going to boogie too.
Give it up for KJ Jackson, the party starters and Maceo.
Take a look at how the top of the 9th inning ended on Thursday night. Liner, Kyle Jackson right to the chest, diving, heading to second, there's 2, firing home to Cosgrove, there's 3. And as we mentioned earlier, it's the first 4-2, that means second baseman to catcher, triple play since 1886, and now the guy who authored it joins us on the mic. Kyle Jackson, what the heck was going on in your mind when you got that line drive on Thursday?
Honestly, there was no thoughts. My brain doesn't really work like that. It's all instincts. And
KG, you've been playing a lot of baseball and now banana ball in your career. Had you ever been involved in a game where you saw another triple play?
yeah, and when I was 15 years old, my summer ball team turned a triple play on a bunt pop-up.
Wow.
That was going to be hit right at me. Let's go, Niz!
We've got the top of the order, Noah Niznik, first man out of the pen for your All-Stars.
Yeah, he's nasty. Niz is that guy.
That's why we call him Niz Nasty.
He's that guy.
Just makes too much sense, right?
I need to hit a stanky leg, Niz. Come on, baby.
Tell you what, in batting practice, Chris Rembert was peppering line drives your way.
Let's see it right here. Oh, that was it. You were right.
A nice
Look
snag.
at Andy. He throws it on top of the net. Look.
Yeah.
Going?
Yeah, he just learned about that.
It's stuck,
Oh, he
look.
got it stuck up there.
Been there, though. I've been there.
That's a rookie mistake, but he is a rookie.
Here it comes. Ball in the middle. Diving play. Backhand. KJ. Oh, shit.
Broken bat.
You got it.
DR behind the bat.
Hey, say something. You want to say hi?
Well said, DR.
Yeah. What did he say? You tell me. We'll leave it up to the crowd of those watching at home. What did Docs just say?
I'm pretty sure the people in Vidalia likely know.
Oh, no, they know.
But the rest of us, we just can't understand that.
Nah, the normal person has no idea.
Yeah, where's Ty Dally when you need him? Chase Fralick up.
All right. Niz!
Ball and a strike on the catcher. He singled his first time and now on the mic. KJ is going to walk us through a little 3-2-2.
Yep.
Ooh.
And watch it. All right, ready, Coxie? Let's hit it.
Oh.
What are we doing?
That was the dance equivalent of whatever DR just said on the mic.
Yeah!
Into a strike.
It sure was.
Now, where does this rank among the most dancing you've done at the beginning of a banana ball game?
I've learned 4 dances a day.
That seems like a lot.
It is. It's hard, but honestly, I love it, so can't complain. Strike him out, News. I want to dance.
2-2. Get up. What a piece of hitting.
Here you go, Doc.
Frelick's 2 for 2.
All right, roll it, me and you. Boom.
Now Eric Rivara.
This is my guy Ty right here on the bases.
Ty Thompson.
Yeah, we were hanging out at second base. He's cool.
He's the #1 ranked shortstop out of Missouri.
Yeah, he seemed good. He was really athletic, I can just tell.
He's Auburn's designated runner, so he can pinch run 1 time every trip through the order.
I want to see him steal right here. Ty! Watch. Hey, Ty! He's focused.
Dialed.
I'm going to get him. Oh. Ty!
Oh, what a time!
No! That almost worked.
You would have deserved some kind of assist on that pickoff.
That'd be hilarious. Let's see if he goes. Change up.
There he goes. Nice scoop from Cosgrove. Perfect throw.
Wow.
I still love you.
Boy, Andy Cosgrove,
That
what
was
a weapon.
bullet. I've never actually caught one of those in my hand. Yeah. Hey, Andy!
The ball was in the dirt, too.
Nah, he's got an absolute cannon. Don't run.
So that was bad advice you gave Ty?
I wanted him to steal. Yeah, hit the stanky leg! I'm not moving.
There it is. Dueling stanky legs. KJ, thanks so much for joining us.
Love you guys.
You're a beast, KJ.
See y'all.
Love you too, KJ.
Banana Nation, love you.
Let's get it down to Keely Lamb.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Moore family. In Alabama, there are over 6,000 children in foster care and only 2,500 licensed foster parents. Michael and Leslie began their journey as foster parents to give back and support this community. Still, fostering requires the entire family, their love and support to truly make a lasting impact. So alongside their biological children, Michael and Leslie began their fostering journey 5 years ago and have welcomed a total of 13 kiddos into their home. Fans, please join us in celebrating this amazing family making a difference right here in your community.
Another huge shout out to Leslie and Michael Moore, superheroes in the foster care community here in Auburn.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our Bananas Foster.
Makes me think
Family of the Night.
Michael Moore, obviously not the Michael Moore of documentary fame. Must be odd having a name like that. Can you imagine being named like Michael Jordan?
Well, that's why he put the B in the middle of his name, you
right,
know?
for Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Now that guy, he can act. Oh, he's made some good pictures. Sinners was unbelievable.
He might get the best actor nod.
Yeah, there's another celebrity dupe I met recently, but that's a question and conversation for another day. Andreas Alvarez, first man out of the Auburn Tigers pen.
Just a sophomore for this Auburn squad. He had a 3-1 record last season through 45 innings and made 9 starts. Only 18 walks, 34 punch-outs, and he struck out 9 in his very first collegiate outing and finished 2025 awfully strong. He threw 16 consecutive scoreless innings for the Tigers, which spanned 4 appearances. And as a freshman, he allowed less than a home run per 9 innings pitched, which is a great mark playing in against SEC competition, I should say.
Yeah, what's really fun about Andreas, he's got a fastball, 92 to 96. That's good, right? We've talked about that tonight. He's got a slider, curveball, and changeup. Tonight, he's debuting a knuckleball. Has not thrown it as an Auburn Tiger yet, as Clay knocks it down but can't find the handle. And Bryson Bloomer, the All-Stars third baseman, will reach on the E5. Another look. Tried to gather it back up, just could never get a hold of the banana ball.
Yeah, certainly not the start Alvarez was looking for in this contest. Now it brings Ryan Cox to the dish. Only 2 home runs during the regular season, but he told us before the game started he was going to take a couple big swings tonight.
It's 3:31 down the line here. Plainsman Park. It's not a cheapie. All right. How about Malachi Mitchell pinch running? Little combo dance with Brandon McCraine and Maceo coaching first base. How about that for a collab? Check on Flash. He's back ahead of the tag. Malachi led all of Banana Ball with his 73 runs scored. He represents the inning-winning run. Just 1 more than Skull, 2 more than Hampton in the 70-run scored club. Called strike 3, how about that? Ryan Cox only had 8 Ks across the entire tour. Goes down looking. Backdoor bender, beauty.
Great late life from Alvarez on that pitch. Coxie knew it too. And on his first delivery to DR Meadows, Malachi Mitchell had an unbelievable jump, able to steal second base without a chance of a throw.
DR to his counterpart in center, under the leg catch, you bet! Bristol Carter, first ever trick play for the Auburn Tigers. The whole team going out to celebrate. The All-Stars joining them as well.
Time for the very first Auburn trick play!
I feel like you could see it coming from a mile away. These guys, as I said in the pregame show, they have been grinding trick plays, not just across the past 2 days, the past couple weeks. And the preparation pays off big time.
The bat's still coming along for Bristol Carter, but he has shown to be a pretty great defensive outfielder. Collects that first trick play for the Auburn Tigers, and he's an athlete. He played both baseball and football in high school. He had 1,400 receiving yards and 18 touchdowns in his final 2 years playing football.
A junior transfer from East Carolina University. This is his second campaign in Auburn. And now Jake Skoll, the inning-winning run, 90 feet away for the 2025 Banana Ball MVP. Triple Crown winner at that. Scully popped out to first his first time. 2-0. To center. Carter in pursuit, and we'll track it down. Fine play to save the frame for Auburn. And Andreas Alvarez puts up a 0. 1-0, Tigers lead through 3.
Fans, there's nothing quite like a father-son catch. So we used to have these amazing dads and their sons. We have Riker and Nash over here, and Liam and Lofton. And this one, we're gonna do a little different. In Banana Land, it's not your typical father-son catch. These sons are gonna have to run as fast as they can out in the outfield, and their fathers are gonna have to catch them. Whoever catches their 2 sons first will be the winner. Riker, Nash, Liam, Lofton, on your mark, get set, go! Dads, go! And they're off! Who's gonna get the kids first? They're zigging, they're zagging. It looks like we got 1 kid caught. There's 1 more kid to get. They gotta get him. D.R. Meadows is high-fiving. These kids are fast. These dads look tired. Who's gonna catch them first? This could go all night long. It looks like Riker and Nash are caught. And there you have it, a little father-son catch.
Spillage at the end there. I think maybe we need an investigation into how that all ended. No time for that, but we will get a chance to look at the numbers for Noah Nisnik. Fantastic sophomore campaign in Banana Land.
Had 7 wins and 2 losses this season, was a Pitcher of the Year finalist, one of just 2 starters alongside Brett Helton nominated for the award. Niz did a lot of things right. He had just a .212 opponent's batting average this year, and 48.3% of his outs included a trick play in 2025. That led all pitchers on the World Tour, and he led in innings pitched.
Yeah, the 2024 Banana Ball Rookie of the Year. Most consistent Banana starter for a 2nd straight tour. Gets a moon ball off the bat of Logan Gregorio. And Jonathan Luders, first pitch, he was out there defensively. You know he was thinking trick play. He's one of the trickiest guys in the sport. And the Tailgaters rookie at the end just has to snag it the old-fashioned way.
That's a ball that's just hit so high in the sky. You're trying to find it in the lights. Very tough to come away and record the trick play.
What we got going on here? Who's our batter? Looks like it's going to be the first base coach. All right. To the delight of the full capacity crowd here in Plainsman Park. Nobody aboard. 1 away. Classic tune. Oh, my, little pizza pie.
Manja, manja. Where's Chris Sachi?
We need our Italian rapscallion. Hopefully Vinny DeRubius is watching up in Trimble, Connecticut. Two-one from Niz. Healthy hacks. Count even at 2-2. This one laced deep out to right center. Meadows is gonna watch it. Leave the yard, are you kidding me? From coaching first base to sending one out to right center. Can't make it up.
And you just see the reactions from all of the Auburn Tigers. It says it all. Reaches down, pokes that out to right center. And the ball just continued to carry over that wall. A miraculous home run. And the second of the night for the Auburn Tigers. Yeah, that's a helmet slam.
Flight of passage, all caps. And a big swing and a miss on the changeup from Todd Clay, who worked a sprint his first time. Big part of that 3-run second inning. Two balls and 2 strikes. And that one lined right back up the chute. Clay aboard for the second time tonight. Bub Terrell fouled out to the fans his first time and flashed a big smile, which will be no surprise to those who know Bub. Associate head coach Gabe Gross said he's got a smile that lights up the room. Huge team chemistry guy. And I'll tell you what, we got some big dance numbers coming up tonight. Collabs between the All-Stars and the Tigers as Bub's got himself a base hit. He's pretty much front and center for every boogie that these two teams have been rehearsing together. Really nice piece of hitting there.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It
gets the people going.
The level is just so advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. No grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't want to dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again. I can't be pale in my casket. Make sure I die with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't want to dance. Can I depend on a man? I slide some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land.
Now batting for Auburn, number 16, Clayton Arma.
Clayton Arma with the specialty walk-up, little Jay-Z and Kanye West. And behind 0-1, freshman out of Great Falls, Virginia. As Todd Clay running wild again. Stole second, back in the second, now he swipes third. And a bounding ball, Bloomer goes to second for one, Luder's over to first. The All-Stars go around the horn. Double play when they needed it in the worst way.
Great charge by Bryson Bloomer, and it's the transition from Jonathan Luders, quick as ever, to get the All-Stars out of a sticky situation. Guys coming off the bench, Luders and Ziegler playing a big part in the inning-ending double play.
Your feet.
Let's get it down to Jesse for some
capacity crowd, everyone on your feet. Out in right field, out in left field. Up in the parking deck on your feet, because this is a Banana Land tradition. A little hey baby. So let's get those hands up in the air and follow along. Here we go. Clap those hands. Now get those arms waving. Here we go. Keep it going, get those hands up. Now keep clapping as we shuffle. Now let me hear you sing it. One more time. You guys are amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause.
What a unique Hey Baby. Over 6,500 fans inside Plainsman Park, another 2,000 plus outside between those right field seats and the folks in the parking garage, which is packed to the rafters. Got folks on every level. Every staircase is occupied as well. Dan Oberst is gonna swing it sans jersey. And how about Andreas Alvarez? Says two can play at that game. 3, 4, and 5 for the All-Stars. 1 run to work with for Andreas, who pitched around an error to toss a scoreless 3rd inning. Loud contact from Oberst, but playing him perfectly, backpedaling snag from Bristol Carter. Dan 0 for 2.
Dan coming over to give Alvarez high five, dap him up for a second. And he's not gonna put that jersey back on. He's gonna try and finish this 4th inning sans jersey.
Yeah, this is yet another example. These Auburn guys just being all the way bought in on banana ball fun. Ball and a strike on Nick Lopez. Talked about it when we had him on the mic back in the 1st inning, but from an SEC rival of Auburn to playing against them here in his banana ball career. Cranks it, but foul, a mile foul.
Lopez also got to play in 3 SEC ballparks on that Party Animals college tour, and in those 6 games, he batted .478 with 4 ball 4 sprints and 4 runs batted in. You could tell just how comfortable he was getting to be back in those ballparks yet again.
It was the knuckleball from Alvarez as Lopez demolishes this. Deep out to right center. See you later. Lopey with the long ball. And we're knotted at a run each here in the 4th.
The extra hitter for the Texas Tailgaters strikes yet again against the Auburn Tigers. A massive inning-tying shot. And Lopey had 3 during the regular season. Very talented batter for this Tailgater squad.
In spring of 2024, it was not just 1, but 2 home runs for Nick Lopez against these Auburn Tigers. Switch hitting EH. Does all the work himself, pushing across the 1st run of the ball game for the Banana Ball All-Stars. Now Andy Cosgrove represents the inning-winning run. Sawed off, that one will bounce off the netting. And 2-2. Guy who's gone from Kirkland, Washington to the Twins organization to pro ball on 4 different continents to swinging through a firm fastball. And Alvarez with the 2nd out. Reese Hampton, the greatest homecoming we've seen in banana ball history. 3 home runs, night 1 in Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and then the game-winning home run on night 2, a 3-run jack in the top of the 9th when the Party Animals were down a point. And Hampton with a foul home run here. He's grounded out to 3rd, swinging it from the right side his 1st time. Auburn leads by a point. Andreas Alvarez trying to keep it that way. Good take there by Hampton on the curveball in the dirt. 1-2 from the sophomore. Swing and a miss. Boy, that fastball's got some juice to it. 3 Ks on the outing for Andreas Alvarez, but he does give up the solo home run. So the 4th inning ends tied, and through 4 innings, Tigers are up 1.
Auburn, Halloween is right around the corner, and you may still be looking for some costume inspiration. And if you are, you can feel free to look out here in left field, because I'm being joined by a couple of mummies. And you might be asking yourself, Garrett, why do you have all these mummies in left field? And that's easy. I have these mummies in left field because it's time for the MILF race. The mummies in left field race works like this. Our 4 mummies are going to race towards home plate and get nice and hot. The first one there wins and takes a bucket of water to cool off the remaining mummies to remain the hottest mummy in all of Auburn. Our mummies are ready. It's the MILF race in 3, 2, 1, go! They're off and running. Emily taking a commanding lead. Who's it gonna be? Boom, and it's Emily! The hottest mummy in all of Alabama. Line up our losers. Emily right here, take that bucket. Here we go.
I was telling you guys earlier when I was in college, I love MILFs. It was the craziest thing. It's nuts they're doing the MILF race out there, isn't it?
Hey, welcome to the booth, buddy.
We're back?
We're back.
We're back! It's Banana Ball. The All-Stars. Why don't we welcome on a couple of guys who also can appreciate moms in left field. Andy Cosgrove, Brett Helton. Hello, my friends.
Hey!
We've mic'd up the pitcher. We've mic'd up the catcher.
I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, you ready, Brett?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, this guy hit a home run to center last time on a fastball down, so let's not do that again, okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's right by you!
Brett, Andy, you're facing Mason McCraine. He went to prom 6 months ago.
Did he really?
Yes.
That's embarrassing.
I went to prom 12 years ago.
Yeah.
0-2. Should I get crazy here? What should I do? Should I get crazy? What do we got?
Brett, what we do is we throw a fastball up because he likes the fastball down. Okay, Brett, listen to me!
Number 9 player in Alabama.
Fastball up and away.
I want it right here, right?
I'm going to throw this kind of hard, probably.
Yeah, that's why I said do it when I said so! I said so, Brett, you do what I said so!
Know what's up. What do I hear?
Mason McCraine down on strikes.
Brett, get ready
it's time for a little red light.
Just watch and listen. Pompey. Oh, yeah. Here, we're here.
Here we go.
Here, we're here. Now hit the stroke.
I hope I didn't mess up my mic.
Can we get like Manning cast equivalent of just this 9 innings, please?
Ray Rodriguez told me, he said, finally we're on the same team. I want you to get a strikeout so bad so I can red light, green light. And there we go, we did it. 3. That looks like a cutter, I believe.
Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. Brett, that is the straightest cutter I've ever seen in my life. What are you doing?
Andy, Bristol's.
Another one? Okay.
That's dog water.
You know what that means? We're about to dance. We're about to dance, baby. Take a look. Halftime show coming at you.
All-Star at Auburn.
Yes.
Halftime show.
Exactly.
It's now it's official. Can't back out, can't back out, no. Don't panic. Now do we have to dress up for the prom? Dude, I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, it's a night of all nights, gotta look just right. Dancing to impress the boys.
Do I walk classic or vintage or plaid? With a mirror, I think this comes is too baggy, too tight, it makes me look weird.
Guys, that was pretty good.
Very good. Andy,
No
can I
idea
tell
what the count is. Is it a first count?
Can I tell you a secret, Andy?
Talk to me.
1-1.
1-1.
That's
Right.
right. The batter's
Two
name.
cutters.
The batter's
I'm really
mom
tired.
is named Anna. Anna is the batter's mom name.
Are my boys?
Anna is his name?
My boys are in position.
Okay, what's the
Here
count?
we go. What do we want?
Ones.
Fastball in?
Get in the skipping.
I do like it. Let's spot up. Nice. Yeah, we did, baby. Here we go. I can throw anything, Andy. What do we want? Something for a punch out. Let's do some punchy here. Maybe a slider, maybe a sweeper. All right, change up. Here we go. Change up down. Let's hope he changes it.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a fly out, though.
Oh, a backflip?
We have a doctor out there.
Backflip.
Oh, no, that's not good.
So close.
That's not good. Throw him out of third, please.
Dang.
No, golly, no.
That was so close. He was backpedaling too. That was a really hard one. I'm glad he tried it.
Was that a gong?
A really cool highlight. So that's all right. All that means I got to clutch up right here.
That's all right. We can do that.
Big with this guy on third. Got to get it out here.
This guy's been laid on fastballs all day. Okay.
Something good. Here we go.
Chris Rembert here, man.
Fastball in. Love it.
Freshman All-American.
Nice.
What's his mom's name?
Cheryl.
Yep.
All right.
No, Fred, I needed that.
Dang it.
Fred, I wanted to pick it off.
I know it was up, but it wasn't up high enough. We'll take the trick play, though. I like it. That was for the show.
What are they doing? What are they doing on my plate?
Run, Sally?
His dad's name is OJ.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Short for orange juice.
Is he doing it? Oh, he's
true.
doing it. He's doing it. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big
Now
boy
batting
on
number
rhythm.
3, Chase Fraley.
I wonder what his parents fed him.
Not sure what that run celebration was, but I commend them for trying.
Vance, come here. Give me that ball. Thank you.
Good. Trick play miss from DR.
All right, Brad, we
Bristol
got
Carter
2
scores.
outs, and this guy hits everything.
Okay.
Sack fly, Chris
Two outs,
Rembert.
Nobody on.
We're going to get here.
We're going change up first. I love it. Just a little drop in. Hope he's not on time. Nice. Yeah, give it to me. A little high.
That's all right, but the good thing is that if he picks out, we're going to go right back.
I love it, though. Another one?
Yeah,
Sure.
give it to me.
Nice.
Yeah,
There we go.
That's a
Picture
strike.
that one's in the zone.
Yeah, because that one goes over the place, so we call that a strike.
Another one?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on, Brad. Let's do it.
I'll throw this one hard so it looks like a fastball. Nice. Yeah. Go get it, Andy. You can do it.
Watch out. Oh, God, no.
Oh.
You okay?
He dropped
I'm
it?
okay. I almost killed a lot of you because I'm big and strong and tall. I'm sorry, Anna. Anna, I owe you dinner. I'm sorry.
All right. He hasn't seen a fastball.
Guys, I got to take Anna on a date after that.
Should we go fastball after a backflip?
I don't think he knows what he doesn't know.
All right, I'm going to turn my back.
That
I'm gonna
he's
do a backflip
engaged.
and I'm going to throw a fastball really hard, okay?
Okay, Brad.
I'm going to be like, hey, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Ready? What are we going to do?
Backflip.
Oh, God, Brett! Oh, my God! You pick it up. Pick it up, Brett. That was so mean. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, Andy, but that was, I mean, it's a good block.
Thank you.
I did throw it way too hard and spiked the butt. It's kind of cool.
Now, be good with this one. I want it in here.
Okay, you want to, is that a cutter or a slider? Slider. Okay, cool.
Be good with it. Be good with it. No, you left it over the plate. You were so lucky that didn't
I
go
know,
to
I didn't get in.
Clemson, dude.
Rats.
Oh, God, what's in my feet? Okay. That was a bug.
All right, I think it's 2-2. Yeah, it's 2-2, right?
2-2.
Okay, let's
2
go.
outs, nobody on.
And we're going
What
to
do we
get
want?
here.
He's in the way. I kind of like it.
Make him lean.
He's a little jumpy.
Make him lean.
Let's hope he chases. Yeah!
Yeah, Brad, that's how you do it. That's a really good inning.
Trick play, trick play! Yes!
Yeah!
Hey-o!
Good.
Nice job, guys.
Come here, Brad. Give me a big old hug. You big mountain
I love
man.
Andy hugs. I love Andy Woo!
Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Andy. I love you.
Thanks for having us.
You know, Biko, if you're new to the English language, that was a great tutorial in how to do a lot of words. Why not a little Garrett Brewer, Freebird? The Stars and Stripes.
Whole squad's in on it.
Yeah.
Coming in the pitch.
Capacity crowd and then some.
Garrett Brewer.
You got a dormitory over in right field. People looking through their windows.
Yeah.
Watching Garrett Brewer run in.
Forgot to count them.
Garrett Brewer, my favorite guy from Michigan. 6'3" lefty. 173 pounds.
From the whole state.
Yes.
What about Noah Fisher?
Eminem, also in the category of,
right.
of possible
Those are the big
candidates.
three?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But you like Garrett Brewer more than Noah Fisher.
Correct.
Okay.
Joel is right there at 4. It's a tough one.
I like Garrett. He's really nice. He's a great guy. It's just spent a couple of years with Noah Fisher.
I think it's the mustache. Salute the troops. These two teams thank those who have served us so greatly. I know you guys are both waxed poetic about this.
We have.
But I cannot emphasize enough from down the field what it's felt like. This is banana ball at its finest. This is, you know, I've seen the 81,000. I've seen the 40,000. This is incredible. People are standing on the concourse. People are standing in that parking garage that you mentioned earlier.
Right.
That whole right field section, they're a bunch of 20-year-olds.
You couldn't fit another human being out there.
No.
Well, that's why they say it just means more in the SEC.
It does just mean more.
I thought they said that about the ACC. I wouldn't have gone to Syracuse if I'd known that. Shoot. It's the SEC, huh?
How about Andy Cosgrove and Brett Helton?
No wonder we were so bad at football the whole time I was there. Those guys are just the best of the best.
And Cosgrove's got to take Anna on a date. I need a camera crew to follow that one.
You got a good look at the jam-packed parking garage?
Yeah.
That's
look
nuts.
at that. A lot of college students, it looks like. I mean, Saturday night, college football season, and they're watching Alex Ziegler walk the plate with a bat on his nose.
He's spinning it all over the place.
And what's the harm in that?
Ziggy, an entertainment all-star for a second straight year.
Garrett Brewer's pretty good. Big lefty, 17 relief appearances last year. No earned runs in 7 of his last 10 appearances. Had a 180 ERA in that span, too.
Woo!
They taught us in J school that was good.
This guy could check it. What's funny is he's the softest thrower that Auburn is throwing tonight. He's like 89 to 94. That's the softest thrower they've got for us.
Something him and I have in common. I was the softest thrower on my JV team.
Ah! Ziggy, have yourself a hat.
Yeah. Ziggy bombed to tie the inning. Won't see it. Ball 4 sprint. Look at the wheels. Got to commend the way that Auburn, a little bit different than Clemson. Clemson struggled with a ball 4 sprint defense.
They did.
Auburn's done an impeccable job. And now they go from facing a guy with a bat on his nose to a guy who's going to bat on a unicycle. Jonathan Sunshine Looters.
We've mentioned it a couple times tonight. Butch Thompson, their head coach, said they have been grinding ball 4 sprint defense for over 2 weeks.
So good.
And these guys are primed, ready to rumble for banana ball.
A little more Maceo. Flash the kid, Malachi
Give it to
Mitchell.
us again. Not just one, but 2 dances.
Good pelvic thrust from McCraine.
I needed that. It's been a while. Thank you.
Looters. Certainly a shame that net carries over the way it does here at Plainsman.
That is the only downside of this wonderful baseball stadium.
On the unicycle. Double play opportunity. There's one. There's 2. The Auburn Tigers just rolled 2 on a guy taking an AB on his unicycle. 2 down for Brewer. A twin killing like no other. You think that's the first time in Auburn history?
Yes.
To cut a guy down on the unicycle?
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
You never know what happened in like the 20s.
When they were playing high school teams and the milkmen?
Yeah, the plumbers.
Right. The flappers were about.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
They hadn't had a Great Depression yet.
No.
Everything was great.
Times were good, man.
As many guys that swung it, a unicycle could have snuck in there somewhere. 0-2 to Bloom. Swing and a miss. Garrett Brewer in the backflip. Electricity from the mighty mustache. I want to see it again.
You get to.
There it is. And the backflip. Love you guys.
Love you too, Drake. Have fun down on the field. We've got many more tasks for you. That was a blast and a half. And just about a week and a half ago, 2026 City Selection Show happened. You can watch it back right here on the Banana Ball YouTube channel at your leisure. The Spark Notes on the graphic right there. 2 new teams, Coconuts and the Clowns. Banana Ball going to 45 of the 50 states in the United States of America. 71 cities, 75 different stadiums.
More football stadiums on the docket. 2 new teams introduced as well. Each team's going to have 30 home, 30 away games next year.
Yes.
And you have until October 31st at 11:59 p.m. to join the lottery list. You just have to go to www.bananaball.com/tickets.
Yeah, October 31st. We'll be here before we know it. And just had a shocking realization. I have no idea what I'm going to be for Halloween. Just not a clue at all.
I'm not spoiling mine.
I've been
I'm
thinking
not
about
going to do it. I don't know if you're trying to get me to, but I'm not going to reveal it.
No, I would never. On the mic, on record.
But I'm excited about this one. This one's been a couple years in the making for me.
Right.
I almost had it last year, then I reversed course.
Well, as per usual, you've spent years preparing for something that I have to figure out in 6 days. I think that's pretty apropos. And now Brett Helton out for a second inning of relief. And Eric Guevara having a lot of fun with Bill Leroy, taking the trip through his legs after the heater behind him. And a liner into left. The kid out of Panama. Getting in on the Banana Ball shenanigans, finding himself a line drive knock.
He's an excellent bat for this Auburn squad. Batted .331 in 2025 in 36 games. And he was the player of the week on May 12th. He had 12 hits across 3 games against South Carolina as this ball is lifted into left field and in foul territory. Robert Anthony Cruz off the bench comes away with the out for Brett Helton.
So Logan Gregorio, the DH, retired. And now it's the EH, Lucas Steele. Switch hitter, behind 0-1. Transfer from Samford. Spent his first 2 years as a Bulldog. This will be year 2 as a Tiger. Got a flatter right-handed swing, a little bit more of an uppercut from the left side. Coach just said he can jump a fastball as well as anyone on this team. So beware Brett Helton. Three-one count. Couple more defensive switches. Lacey at third, as you can see, Leroy behind the dish. Oh, moon ball. Pure message. You kidding me? Lucas Steele, a towering solo home run.
Auburn just continuing to get help from the home run ball. A changeup, Helton leaves up in the zone. And Lucas Steele said that this Banana Ball All-Star game was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He wanted to go out there and enjoy it. And the man with 38 home runs in his collegiate career grabs another tonight for the Tigers.
And now the boys, nice choreographed dance. I mean, it just bears repeating. Auburn is so prepared for this game, both from a gameplay standpoint and an entertainment standpoint. Steal 2 for 2, mashes that one out to right. Came up to swing it first time with the War Eagle. New live mascot for Auburn. Golden Eagle flying to home plate with him. He was pinch hit for his last time through by his first base coach, who also homered. So the 5 holes brought a lot of juice. Set out. Sonny with that smash. Three-1 coming in, and Hilton loses Ryan Farber. He's coming off the bench and is going to test the sprint defense and pays the price for it. Bang, bang at second. Meadows to Skull to Cruz just in time.
Well, the one thing we've seen both from Clemson and Auburn is these guys are trying to play very aggressive ball against the All-Stars. They've been running buck wild, and at times they've run themselves into some outs. We saw Clemson do that 3 times on Thursday, and then it was Farber trying to test the All-Stars, and despite guys from all 4 teams coming together, they're able to get that transition super quick and record the out.
0-2 to Bub Terrell. Singled his last time, and he will single once again. Both times he goes the opposite way. Big turn, thinking about a hustle double, and he's gunned down at second. So aggressive base running bites the Tigers in the rear end, and back-to-back plays. Nice throw by DR, right on the money, on the hop. Good play by Looters. Let's get it down to trunk or treat.
All right, Jesse, what's going on, buddy?
Fans, we know it is trunk or treat season, so we're gonna do our own trunk or treat here. We got 3 contestants, and we're gonna see who gets the trunk moving the best, or the losers are gonna get a treat with a pie in the face. So let's meet our first contestant. Your name?
Carson.
Carson? All right, it's your turn to show us a little bit of that trunk action. Here we go. All right. Vincent's watching this. He knows this. That sounds like that could be a treat. So, and your name?
Mark.
And how old are you?
37.
37. Let's see what you got. Oh. All right. Oh. All right. There's something pretty good right there, Vincent. All right, sir. Your name?
Brian.
Brian. And how old are you?
60.
60 years old. All right. Let's see what kind of trunk you got going here. Okay. All right, fans, you are the judge by your round of applause. Who wins? Is it our first contestant, Carson? Is it Mark? Or is it 60-year-old Brian? So he's got the trunk, and now it's time to give up the treats. Here we go. All right, at the same time. 1, 2, 3. All right. And there you have it, trunk or treat.
I choose treat. Personally, Saxon Roberts, new man on the mound, kid out of Franklin, Tennessee. Redshirt freshman takes over.
He only appeared in 1 game last season for the Tigers. He issued 3 walks, struck out 2. Got to pitch in the Valley League and the Cape Cod League this past summer. Looked pretty solid in 12 2/3 innings pitched. Gave up just 6 hits, but had 12 walks, 13 strikeouts. Topped out at 96 miles an hour in high school, so it's a good move for the Tigers to go to him after they threw a soft tosser in Garrett Brewer the inning before.
Ryan Cox in the top of the order. DR Meadows and Jake Skoll lurking. Peter just misses the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. on the All-Star shortstop. Coxie struck out looking his first time. And he'll take a ball for a sprint here. Quickly around the infield, and Cox is gonna not just get to second, that's a wild throw going towards right. And a stop sign finally. Jake Skoll on deck in a big spot here. Led the tour in home runs, batting average, and runs batted in. Now joins us on the mic with DR at the dish. Scully, how's this game been for you, man?
What's up, fellas? It's been great, man. These guys got some energy. It's been fun the whole time. Here we go, man. They haven't stopped dancing.
Yeah, I mean, this has got to be a new record for a challenger opponent when it comes to dancing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it to these guys for buying in. And I know we're playing a different brand of ball, but they're obviously having fun. You know, they're swinging it good, they're pitching it good. Everybody's just having a good time. I think this all-star group's done a good job welcoming them. And here they are buying in again. It's great.
And they brought Aubie the Tiger out for the action as well. Backflip from Saxon Roberts to the rubber and to the backstop with the pitch. Cox going nowhere. And he should not.
Probably a little dizzy after that flip.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll take some practice probably.
I did my first 2 backflips in life at the Ella J Apple Fest this past Sunday. Scully, I don't get how the guys do it.
No.
It's really scary being upside down like that.
I've done a handful in my life too, and I want to say my eyes are closed. I don't know how these guys are catching the ball, you know, while they're flipping.
I don't get it.
I pass out, wake up, I'm on my feet, and who knows how they're catching it.
2-2 to the doctor. Bender misses high. DR represents the inning tying run. And the payoff misses. So back-to-back sprints. Meadows drives in Cox, and he is gonna get 2 bases for his sprint. Outfielders late to the party, crashing on second. And Scully with the mic on him represents the inning winning run.
There you go, that's all you can ask for, right? What's up, baby? Good? I'm mic'd up, don't say anything too bad. I'm mic'd up, don't say anything too crazy.
It's a good warning.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, sorry, guys.
That's okay. Yeah, you just warned him. Wow.
Yeah, I warned the wrong guy here. Hopefully get that first pitch back.
Oh, that looked pretty similar.
Yeah, a little up, a little away. You don't want that back. Can't get beat with heat. I don't know what this guy has for off speed. But we're gonna find out.
Tried to backdoor you, nowhere near.
Ready for heater.
Chopper. And a bouncer over to first. Second trick play of the ball game for the Tigers.
Oh, thank you, fellas.
Thank you so much for joining us, Scully. Always a pleasure.
We want that OO back.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Love you, Skull. Thank you.
Very relatable. Ryan Farber off the bench. Got that pinch hit opportunity in the top of the inning, and his first opportunity in the field. Grabs the second trick play of the ball game for Auburn. Bouncer, and DR's gonna try and come home. He will score. Two runs apiece for the Tigers and the All-Stars here in the 6th. Another look at the wild pitch. It's a short backstop here in Plainsman Park. But that one just ricocheted the right direction. DR broke immediately.
And with the speed of DR Meadows, you've got the advantage of him being able to score. All of this damage the All-Stars have done, Roberts has inflicted upon himself. 2-ball-4 sprints, a wild pitch, and this is certainly the priority for him right now as he enters his redshirt freshman season. He has got to figure out how to control his pitches better to take that leap forward.
And
he is a super athlete. He's making jaw-dropping backflip catches yesterday, practicing with his squad in the Banana Ball All-Stars as he strikes out Dan Oberst, and here comes our firefighter of the night.
To the plate is Captain Josh Smith. Josh has served on the Auburn Fire Department for 25 years. So fans, please make some noise and help us honor our firefighter of the night, Captain Josh Smith.
Another huge shout out to Captain Josh Smith, our firefighter of the night, and Logan Lacey gets to swing the lumber for the first time. And that one deflected off of the glove of Roberts. It'll be a base knock. Rembert was heading towards second, tracking the direction of the ball off the bat. And it goes to the vacated 4-hole. So Lacey singles in Nick Lopez's spot. Malachi Mitchell used for the third time tonight, here in the third trip through the order for the Banana Ball All-Stars. And now Bill Leroy. The 8-year Banana steps in for the first time tonight. I mean, you blink, and that fastball is out of the hand and in the mitt of his catcher, Lucas Steele. Saxon Roberts, that is easy gas.
I mean, that's what we knew we were going to get against both Clemson and Auburn. Guys who can throw the ball awfully hard. The big question was if they could locate it consistently. That was the case for Clemson on Thursday. Auburn's done a pretty good job of that tonight, aside from what we're seeing here in the 6th from Roberts.
Yeah, Marciano, Alvarez, and Brewer combined for just 1 ball 4 sprint allowed until we got to the 6th as Saxon shows off the high cheese. Does pick up a couple Ks, but cedes 2 runs thanks to 2 ball 4 sprints and a wild pitch. And it's still a 2-0 lead for the Auburn baseball team through 6 innings of Banana Ball. Get another look. Back in the 4th inning. First base coach for Auburn, Sonny DiCaria. Come on now. Former affiliated guy. And he's gonna chat with our guy, Sam Bauman.
Hey, Biko, Josh, yeah, Sonny DiCaria here with me. He's a popular guy. Jesse was talking to him and said, get out of the way. Everybody loves seeing you come out here from the first base coach's box. What's it like to get that ovation again here in Auburn? And then follow it up with that.
I mean, you couldn't script it any other better way, but this place gave me so much. So just to be able to get back out here this season and be in this little box over here and give back any way I can has just made the whole difference for me. I love it here.
Now, Sonny, was this kind of a situation, you took Lucas's bat last time and you hit the home run. Was this a, hey, let me show you how it's done type of thing?
Yeah, funny enough, I've known Lucas since he was a little boy, so, you know, just him coming out and handing me my bat, it was a full circle moment for sure.
Pretty special moment. Sonny, great hit out there. Let's see if your Auburn boys can keep it going. Biko, Josh, back to you.
Thanks, SB. Danny Hosley, the new man on the mound, as we get to our 7th inning of action. And Bananas closer tossed a scoreless top of the 9th inning against the Clemson Tigers on Thursday night, and gets a bouncer from Brandon McCraine, the professor from Ryan Cox, but McCraine hustling down the line, beats the wrap easily.
Yeah, it looks like Cox was trying to take that one behind his back. That's where things get a little sloppy for the glove magician. And so Auburn's going to get the leadoff man on here in the top of the 7th inning. Not the start that Hasley was looking for, especially considering he was one of just 2 pitchers on the 2025 World Tour to average less than 1 base runner per inning pitched.
Now Ethan Bingaman off the bench as Leroy throwing on the run to second. Ball got away from KJ. Aggressive base running pays off for McCraine. That'll go as a wild pitch as you get another look. Throw was right around the tag. Kyle Jackson just couldn't get a firm hold on it. And now a 2-0 count on Bingaman. He's a freshman out of Redlands, California. Another two-way guy for Auburn. Swinging on the 3-0 and annihilating that ball. It bangs off the War Eagle wall. Throw coming into second from Rack. Not in time. Played perfectly by Robert Anthony Cruz. And Trey Hudson, the second base umpire, right on top of it. Looked like the ball beat Bingaman. He was able to slide under the tag. Another look, bare hand off the wall. I mean, you can't do it any better if you're Rack. No challenge from the Banana Ball All-Stars. 2 men in scoring position, no outs. And a pinch hit opportunity here. Bouncer past the dive of Logan Lacey. Caden Combs comes through in the clutch. He'll drive in McCraine. And a run across. Runners on the corners, still no outs here in the 7th.
Yeah, this is just rare to see from Danny Hasley. And the Banana Ball All-Stars pitching staff has really had a rough go of things, as this one is a deep drive out to center off the bat of Chris Rembert. And it is a loud first out and a sac fly that will plate a second run in the 7th for Auburn.
Second sac fly in as many trips to the dish for Rembert. And finally an out for Hasley and the All-Stars. 2 runs across now for the Tigers. Oh, 2 count on Chase Freilich. Started as the catchers, moved into the extra hitter spot. Switching positions with Lucas Steele. Freilich 2 for 3 on the night. Singles each of his first 2 times, and a victim of the devastating Danny Hasley Vulcan change here. Proud of Ellaville, Georgia. He's going to take the ball from the Vienna, Virginia kid. Stilts gets to toe the slab for a final time here in his 5th World Tour.
And he was tremendous yet again for the Bananas in his 5th World Tour. Had a new career high with 40 appearances during the 2025 season. And a highlight for Stilts was him pitching in 17 straight games without allowing an earned run this season, as he earned 16 points and only lost 2.
What a spot for Eric Guevara. I think when he and his family were in Panama City, Panama, talking about moving him to Georgia, pursuing a career in baseball, never could have dreamed he would be facing a man on stilts. That's soft contact. Logan Lacey charging, bare hand throw, not in time. Can't believe Showtime even made a play out of that. He was playing back on a cued ball. And Guevara able to beat it out. Lacey did everything he could, though. Liner out to left, and it's going to fall in front of Cruz, who fires home. Relay from Lacey in plenty of time. Rumbling in and tagged out is Caden Combs, who they call Big Riz. 6'4", 255. Chugging, trying to score from second, and Bill Leroy gave him no path to home plate. But once again, Auburn putting the pressure on with the offense. 2 runs in the top of the 7th. And a new man on the mound once again, Jet Johnston, who will take over for Saxon Roberts here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yet another talented arm for this Auburn team, a junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee, transferred from Texas A&M, and in 2025, pitching with Auburn, he posted a 4-0 record, had a 4.76 earned run average, even picked up a save in 11 games, and opponents only batted 171 against the right-hander. He played with Tigers, Ike Irish, John Armstrong, and Hayden Murphy in the Cape Cod League, and they were all instrumental in getting him to transfer from Texas A&M and come to this program. They really sold him on the SEC environment here in Alabama, and he is a super talented arm. Yeah, fastball changeup, cutter, sweeper. Sits 92 to 96 with the gas, and as you can see, the parking garage still jam-packed. Time hop now?
Just a jump to the net. With your hands on your hips.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Where does it rank all-time, Josh Talevsky, in the musical world?
I mean, it's a classic. Like, this is every October. You've got to, like, go and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was actually a staple of my time at UGA. They did it every year at the Student Center. That was pretty cool. Was never a part of it. I always thought about it. I never found the time to try and get involved. But it's up there. I'm going to put it in like the top 15.
Okay, I'll take it.
There are a lot of great shows,
yeah,
so
right.
like top 15 is still pretty darn high.
Yeah. Ball and a strike on Robert Anthony Cruz, fresh off a great defensive play. Strike to Logan Lacey, who did the rest. Firing it to Bill Leroy, limiting the damage to 2 runs in the top half. Now Rack with a 2-2 count. Swings right over that sweeper. Chops this one the other way. And Guevara, firm throw in time. Started the game at short. It's moved over to third base, where he earned all SEC defense last year for Auburn, and you see why.
Smooth, great footwork from Guevara, and a cannon of an arm as well.
Feels like a foolish challenge to Biko. In case anybody's wondering, yes, I am Biko. Another look. I mean, it's close, it's bang bang, but ball in glove, yeah, he's out.
I agree. I don't know if I would say that it's a foolish challenge per se, but I understand the thought behind it for the All-Stars. You're down 2 runs in the inning. Brackwood getting on would then bring up the inning-tying run to the plate, and you could hope for the long ball from there, but it does not look like this is a call that's going to get overturned.
Yeah,
After further review, the ruling on the field
needs some
stands
a little bit better
as
thought
called.
process on, is there a chance this is going to get overturned?
Number 2,
because I saw it
Jason
live and I
Swar.
said no. And then we saw a replay and it was no. So it's like you could still keep your challenge. You still got 8 outs to play with offensively instead of throwing it away.
Sometimes as a coach, I think you buy into how adamant your players can be about these challenges. And Rack was certainly hoping for one at first base, and I think they just wanted to honor that.
Yep. Makes sense, see that all the time. Banana ball, way up to the bigs. 2-1 count on Jason Swan. Single back in the second, and then Alex Ziegler pinch hit for him in the 5th. Worked a sprint in his stead. 3-1 on the 2025 leader in sprints. And he will grab one in what could be his final plate appearance of the year. He's chugging towards second. And the Georgia Southern kid showing off the wheels. No chance to get Swanee. And there is your man aboard, which sets up Kyle Jackson as the inning tying run.
We know he led the world tour with the 481 OBP this season. Kyle Jackson wasn't a man who was trying to swing for a lot of power this season for the Bananas. We know it's in the bat. This is one of those situations, if I'm KJ, I'm definitely trying to go yard.
He just called his shot. Just pointed out towards the hitting facility in right field. Dangerous pitch coming, 2-0 from Jet Johnson. Check swing, did he go? No appeal. 3-0. With Maceo boogieing coaching third base, and that's 4 straight bad ones. This is what will kill you in banana ball. If you can't find the zone, you're gonna be in trouble quickly. Good sprint defense there from Auburn. Get it to all 7 fielders behind Johnson and Steele in short order. KJ only grabs 1 base on the RBI sprint. Bananas team leader in sprints, 36 of them here in his rookie campaign. And a tour high 19% sprint rate. It's mind-boggling. Swanee was right behind him, just shy of 18%. Eric Jones Jr. had 15%. That was the top 3 as this one is knocked down by Farber. Flip to second, just in time. Heck of a job there to get the force, and now the fans will use their challenge. And once again, am dubious of the chance of this being flipped. It's closer than I thought live, I'll tell you what, but he is out. Bang, bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, after further review,
Farber got it to Rembert just in the nick of time.
Stands as called.
So Bloomer replaces KJ at first, 2 away now.
Look, considering we haven't had a lot of super close plays in tonight's ball game, the fans will want to use their challenge at some point. That was the right time for them to use it. You just hope you don't have a closer scenario later in tonight's ball game.
Chance for the fans to make a play. They do not catch the foul ball from Ryan Cox. He worked to sprint his last time, struck out his first time through. Bloomer takes off. How about the trick pitch? Jet Johnson thought he was going to have called strike 3. Little dodgeball trick. Throw your glove up, then hurl the ball.
We saw Matt Wolf do that with his hat on Thursday against the Tigers.
That was a good looking pitch. Vincent will say that it missed a smidge high. Looked pretty good on the replay.
These guys are probably doing their scouting.
I was lucky enough to sit in on the pitchers meeting, Banana Ball All-Stars and Auburn Tigers yesterday. They were going through all the potential trick pitches. What you can do, what you can't do, how you do not have to come set when there's a runner aboard, but if you lift that front leg, you do have to come home with it. The intricacies of pitching in Banana Ball. And the Tigers were locked in, tapped in. Another really close pitch does not go Johnston's way. And now a payoff. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Another payoff from the kid out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And that's a sprint that will tie this inning at 2 runs each. Cox hustling, he's gonna try for 2 bases. And he'll be in standing. So now the inning winning run in scoring position. And we're back to the top of the order in DR Meadows.
Now you hope that you've worn down Johnston so he makes a mistake to DR Meadows. Had to throw 9 pitches there to Ryan Cox, a man who had 18 more ball force sprints than strikeouts during the regular season. Key reason he posted an above average OBP and was named an All-Star yet again.
Two balls and a strike. And this one bounced to short. Farber will take care of Meadows. But the Banana Ball All-Stars deny the Tigers another point. They still trail by 2. Now only 2 innings remain on the docket. Auburn is blanking the best of the best in Banana Ball. As you get another look. Got the final out of the 7th. We're about to get a sheet race. And what a sheet race it's gonna be. We have Farty, Bo, and Split, the mascots of the Party Animals, Firefighters, and Bananas respectively. And then Aubie the Tiger, representing the good folks here in Auburn. And a big round of applause for their mascot. You know the rules, folks. You have to keep all 4 limbs in the sheet at all times, or else I will become irate. Wow, Split falls down immediately. Fascinating. He's trying to crawl his way. Bo's out to a good lead. Farty's having trouble keeping that right leg, and now the left leg in the sheet. And here comes Aubie. Aubie's got a lead, battling with Bo for the top spot. Farty just can't do anything. And Aubie goes down. Oh no, Bo's running without the sheet though. Oh no, Biko is disqualifying Bo. Way too many steps taken without the sheet. Farty is hopeless. I mean, trying, but really cannot keep the legs in the sheet. Farty's disqualified. There's no winner. I'm gonna give it to Aubie. Aubie got the furthest. Split barely got anywhere. Apparently he's got a torn ACL. I don't know why he's racing with such an injury. Another look, the Split hit the ground immediately. And then here's where Aubie hits the death rather. And Ben Dunn, pitcher of the year, taking over on the mound.
I got a handicap field with our company.
Yeah, the former Twins and Braves minor leaguer put together a fantastic season, tied Zach Phillips for the MPI crown, averaging 3 outs in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. And was the only pitcher in Banana Ball to finish with an ERA below 2. He had a 3.25 ERA plus. He was more than 3 times better than the tour average arm. And he picks up a strikeout on 5 pitches here in the top of the 8th.
Impressive start to the 8th inning for Ben Dunn, the 3rd. Tanner Waldrop struck out. And Ryan Farber slashing it foul. Farber reached on a sprint his first time. He'll let that one go back to the backstop. Good bounce for Leroy, though. Fires to first in time. Butch Thompson was talking about how short the backstop is here in Plainsman Park. And it ends up fighting his own team in the rear end here. Bryson Bloomer. Dang it. Not able to make the play up against the netting. Another life for Bub Terrell.
Quick inning so far. Ben Dunn, a minute and a half into this 8th inning and looking to try and record another sub-2 minute frame for the All-Stars after John Reed had one on Thursday against Clemson.
Bub fouled out to the fans his first time. A pair of singles the opposite way since then. And wow, look what Ben Dunn found! Liner right to the mitt. The former Twins and Braves minor leaguer saw his life flash before his eyes, able to make the play. And Bub Terrell finally retired by a professional Banana Ball player and not just the fans. Get a look at Well, the Auburn students out in right center field. Wild scene here at Auburn University. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Due to swing it for the All-Stars, the MVP, Jake Skoll. With a ball and a strike on him, Ethan Harden, the redshirt junior. New arm for the Tigers. Trying to hold the shutout. And that's a good way to start. Tigers, good scouting report. They have the Skoll shift on. 3 guys on the right side of the infield. Rembert there to make the play.
Well, they got to watch the Banana Ball All-Stars take some batting practice. Had the advantage of being the second team to play this All-Star team as well. And for Ethan Harden, the left-hander, is coming off of a really nice season, but gives up a knock to Dan Ober, shooting this one into left center. He takes a turn around first and thinks about trying to get a hustle double, but will stick with just 1 base.
A 7-year Banana represents the inning-winning run. And then Logan Lacey, who singled in his lone trip to the dish tonight. There's a ball and no strikes. Make it 1-1. That one fouled back to the street. Ethan Harden out of Franklin, Tennessee. Transfer from Belmont University. The 2 seasons he was healthy, he was second team All-MVC conference. Hot shot, diving stop. Oh, what a play, scoop at second. It'll be a fielder's choice. But Rembert to Farmer. Sparkling work on the 4-6 putout.
He's a projected first-round draft pick for the Auburn Tigers, and it's because he's a bat-first player, but you get to look at the glove on display for the Tigers' second baseman, and Auburn is going to use their challenge, and once again, it does not look like it will result in an overturned call.
The ruling on the field stands.
Quick work by the umpires as we approach the 6-minute mark, which will only matter if it runs out. During this bottom of the 8th, in which only 1 out remains, Bill Leroy, fastball for strike 1. Check on Flash, he's back safely, pitch running for the 4th time tonight. And takes off. He's gonna steal second easily. Inning-winning run into scoring position. Bill struck out his only plate appearance tonight. Ball 4, wins the inning for the All-Stars. Ethan Harden brings in the payoff. High fly ball to right. Backtracking and there to make the snag, Ethan Bingaman. And what a job by this Auburn Tigers pitching staff. 8 innings in the books. They have yet to allow a point.
And after the Bananas were able to, or the Banana Ball All-Stars were able to hold the Auburn Tigers scoreless in the 8th for the first time since the 3rd inning, Harden is able to bear down and keep the All-Stars off the board and maintain a 2-point lead.
Remember, every run scored in the final inning counts as a point in Banana Ball. And we turn Sanford Stadium, Hitchcock Field at Plainsman Park yellow. Beautiful scene here at Auburn University. Final Banana Ball game of 2025, the 321st Banana Ball game ever played. The 496th straight sold-out crowd in Banana Land, lighting up the sky. New attendance record here for Plainsman Park. the stadium and the garage. Feels like deja vu. That's because 2 nights ago against the Tigers, just the Clemson variety, the All-Stars went into the 9th trailing by 2 points. Now against the Tigers, the Auburn version, we get to the 9th with the All-Stars down by 2.
Well, Auburn scored in 5 different innings tonight against the All-Stars. 3 of those innings, they put up multiple runs on the board. They could really maximize this final inning where every run counts for a point. And they've even got the golden batter at their disposal with 8, 9, and 10 due up in their lineup.
Auburn will have to swing it against one of the best pitchers in the history of the sport. They've gotten a steady diet of them tonight. That's kind of how the All-Stars work. But Drew Gillespie, fantastic in his 3rd World Tour.
Averaged 3 outs in 3 minutes and 38 seconds. He was the fastest pitcher on the Party Animals in 2025. And he owned the lowest ball force sprint rate in 2025, a 3.6% mark. He allowed less than 10 ball force sprints in nearly 60 innings. It is going to be hard for anyone to replicate that next season.
The Tigers fans are hungry for a victory. Brandon McCraine ready for a 1-2. We'll do it again. McCraine 0 for 2 tonight. Did reach on a trick play, missed, and scored in the 7th. Very important run. 2 runs scored by Auburn in the 7th, denied the All-Stars a point. They scored 2 in the bottom half. Good battle here between Gillespie and McCraine. The elder brother of the duo bounces it to Lacey, fielded between the legs. Trick play from the electrician. 1 down in the 9th. We get another look at Lacey doing his thing.
Everything's easy for Logan Lacey over at the hot corner. The All-Stars now with 6 trick plays in the ball game. And the one successful thing they were able to do, just like we saw on Thursday, they kept the Tigers from earning the equalizer point tonight when it comes to trick plays.
0-2 count on Ethan Bingaman. And Gillespie's gonna fire the 0-2 from second base. It misses wide. Drew's gonna go for it again. Crowd coming alive as that one has to be fought off. And Skoll will turn it into a tip drill trick play, his 2nd of the ball game. Gillespie getting the out, hurling the pitch from second base. And we're about to get a golden batter.
Tigers are invoking the golden batter rule. Now coming to the plate is tonight's golden batter, Chris Ramber.
Really fun strategy here from Auburn. Chris Rembert, the golden batter, is also on deck. He's the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. And this is the 10-hole. So if he can reach, he will see Gillespie again immediately. Projected 1st-round draft pick. Tremendous hands at the dish. Calm, cool, collected, ahead 2-1. Rembert, strikeout, flyout, and then back-to-back sac flies, each of his last 2 at-bats. On the count 2-2.
Yeah, 3 different outlets named him a 2025 first-team freshman All-American. And nobody outworks Rembert, according to head coach Butch Thompson. So he clearly earned this golden batter opportunity against Drew Gillespie.
Popped right side. The All-Stars scatter by their dugout. Leroy running, clangs off his mitt as he falls into the dugout. Luckily, the dugouts here in Auburn field level, so not a far tumble for Leroy. Nearly made a phenomenal catch.
Terrific effort, nonetheless. You can tell how badly the All-Stars are trying to keep the Tigers off the board here in the final inning. And now Gillespie going to take a little bit of time strolling out to that pitcher's mound before delivering a 2-2 pitch.
Gillespie telling his fielders behind him to sit down. 2-2 to one of the best college players in the country. And right back up the middle. A knock for Rembert. Meadows has to scramble to his feet and fire it in. And now Chris will get to swing it again. Ty Thompson, the designated runner for Auburn, takes over for Rembert at first. And now a deep breath. And Rembert and Gillespie do battle once again.
Yeah, this is something we barely saw during the 2025 World Tour. A lot of managers do not like seeing their guys gassed and batting back-to-back times, but it's gonna work out for the Tigers. Rembert, an opposite field single, and now the ball thrown away from Jake Skull, and Thompson will come in and score another point for Auburn.
Massive insurance. A mental mistake from a veteran, the former first rounder, Jake Skull. Rembert wasn't threatening to take second at all. Skull just expected he would be trying to grab a hustle double. Fired it nowhere near Ryan Cox. So a 3-0 game. And Rembert's in scoring position. Chris Fralick, who started as the extra hitter, started as the catcher, rather, is now the extra hitter. Singles in each of his first 2 times. Behind 1 and 2 here. Hate to put you on the spot, Josh. Have we ever seen a guy, golden batter, and then hit and get a hit each time?
I think that's a first.
I agree. I am almost certain of it.
I am too.
Maybe we've seen guys get on base back-to-back. I don't even know if we have. Called strike 3. Fralick thought he had ball 4. Vincent Chapman says, no, that's the end of the inning. We'll get another look right here. We've seen that look on guys' faces before. Certainly too close to take. And Ryan Hetzler has a 3-0 lead. Rocking the sombrero here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He's going to have Robert Anthony Cruz, Jason Swan, and Kyle Jackson due to swing it.
The junior out of Corona, California. Hetzler was one of Auburn's best last season. He had 8 saves for the team, 6 of which came against SEC opponents. Throws fastball, slider, changeup. And this is a guy I'd be keeping some tabs on for Banana Ball. He had nearly a 17% strikeout rate in 2025. And he only allowed 4 walks in 35 innings pitched. He pounds the zone. He doesn't say that he's overly dominant on the mound. And he also said, I don't see myself as a closer. I see myself as an outs collector. And he just needs 3 more to get Auburn the win tonight over the All-Stars.
We'll see if he can add to the collection. Faces off against former Washington Nationals minor leaguer here. And Hetzler, who led the Tigers with those 8 saves last year. 4 of his first 5 pitches are out of the zone. It's exactly what the All-Stars need. They are in the business of base runners. As a little sloppy sprint defense. Bub Terrell tried to barehand. Pretty hot throw to him. Ends up going into center field, so Rack gets an extra base. That takes the All-Stars out of the double play situation. Another look. One man aboard. The All-Stars need 1 more to reach to bring the tying run to the dish. Tell you what, Hetzler is working out a banana ball pace. He's getting the ball, getting the sign, and firing, and it does not pay right there. Wild pitch, Rack goes to third. Two coming to Jason Swan. A single and a sprint, and that one to the backstop. Rack, no reason to risk it. He's not the run who matters. Man in the on-deck circle is.
And Jason Swan swung a hot bat to end the tour. Final 2 months, a .441 batting average, and laces this one right up the chute. A seeing eye single, and a point across the board for the All-Stars in the bottom half of the 9th.
Another linea off the bat of Jason Swan. What's new? The Jacksonville native is aboard, and that means the pride of Bowling Green, Ohio represents the game's tying run. Kyle Jackson had 3 home runs here in his first full Banana Ball World Tour. He had 3 home runs last year across 6 games played with Banana Ball's developmental team, the Visitors. He's got the juice. He just usually is not swinging for it. Of course, the number that bears repeating is the .481 on-base percentage that led the tour. That was KJ's calling card in his first full year as a professional banana ball player. Works the count full and gets himself another sprint. Close pitch. Ball does not go Hetzler's way, and more sloppy defense by the Tigers. They've been so sturdy all night. KJ racing towards home. He's gonna come all the way around. We're not in at 3 in the 9th. A sprint, a single, and then a 4-base sprint. And Auburn has gifted the Banana Ball All-Stars a tie game. Ball deflected off Guevara's glove. The all-SEC defense man at third. And now an excuse me swing, Bryson Bloomer. Nice over-the-shoulder catch. Heck of a play by Brandon McCraine. It was a necessary first out for Auburn. Another look. Made it look easy.
The Banana Ball All-Stars are invoking the golden batter rule. Now batting in the place of Ryan Cox is the golden batter, Nick Lopez.
Nick Lopez, the all-SEC man from Kentucky, led the Tailgaters. Batting average on base percentage, runs scored, and ball 4 sprints earned. Yo, look out! Hope everybody's okay. And the Banana Ball All-Stars dugout, or outside of it rather, where they like to hang out. And Joel Meyer telling everybody, get in the dugout, or at least run away from it. Good PFP. McCraine to Hetzler. 2 down. And we're back to the top of the order. This game has been all Auburn all the way. As this one's rolled over. Guevara will send us to showdowns in the final game of 2025.
This is showdown history! Are you kidding me?
In According to Showdowns, means there will just be one pitcher on the mound. I mean, that's kind of how baseball works, so that's not surprising. But only one fielder. Bang! There it is. That's the headline. And the hitter needs an inside the park home run to earn his team a point. An out of the park home run wins the game instantly for whoever hits it.
And that makes this awfully interesting for Auburn, considering 3 long balls for this team tonight. Drew Gillespie, though, a master at pitching in Showdowns, has been doing it since joining on the 2023 World Tour and had 11 Showdown shutdowns in 24 opportunities. And even though this is the first time the All-Stars have ever played in Showdowns and have to do a little Showdown defense, Drew still got his main guy, his teammate Jason Swan, behind him for round 1. That's got to be a pretty comfortable feeling.
Swanee, the only primary Showdowns defender who made the All-Star team, so it makes too much sense that he's out there. Reese Alexiadis, Jordan Hussein, Noah Bridges. Not in Auburn with us. Swanee's had a plethora of big-time moments as the defender when it comes to bonus banana ball. And the hero of the top of the 9th inning for Auburn will swing at first in Showdowns. Makes too much sense. Chris Rembert, who became the first player in banana ball history to get a hit as the golden batter and then get a hit in his spot in the lineup right after it. Ahead 1-0. 2 for 4 on the night, 2 runs driven in. He's got excellent speed. Terrific bat-to-ball guy. His associate head coach, Gabe Gross, said, every time the ball is in play, you get nothing but hustle from him. And as he pops this one up, Gillespie making the call, and he'll make the catch. Heading right back to the dugout. Drew Gillespie holds serve.
Well, he's not going to come away with crazy strikeout numbers in Showdowns, but Drew Gillespie knows how to induce soft contact. Goes to the breaking ball, Rembert under it, and Gillespie, a nice easy snag to secure the Showdown shutdown.
Ryan Hetzler, the junior, back out there. Started at California Baptist University. Was dynamite for the Lancers. Earned himself a transfer to Auburn. Turned into their closer last year. He did not have his control in the bottom of the 9th. Sprint, single, 4-base sprint. To rack Swan and KJ is why we still get banana ball here in 2025. And he has to go up against Jake Skoll. 7 years of minor league baseball experience. Soft contact. Can the fans make a play? Yes! Clean catch! Phenomenal snag by that guy. And we're going to round 2. In their own park, the Tigers able to survive and move on to round 2 with help from the fans. Unbelievable, the MVP of the 2025 World Tour bowing out and sending us to a round where there will be no Showdown defender. There's your hero, if you're an Auburn fan, at least for now. The Tigers still draw breath. They led this game from the 2nd inning into the bottom of the 9th. They scored every inning 3rd through the 7th as far as runs go. Picked up 1 point along the way. And now Bristol Carter, who started in the 10-hole, the center fielder. What a moment. He's got a ball and a strike on him. The junior out of Oak Ridge, North Carolina. Behind 1 and 2 now. Count evens up. Fastball called, strike 3. Paint from Gillespie. Leroy knew it. That is a huge Showdown shutdown.
And considering Carter's strength is his bat-to-ball skills, to be able to get the call on that lower outside corner, impressive frame from Bill Leroy. That is a massive Showdown shutdown, and you see the Auburn teammates of Bristol Carter can't believe that call.
Another chance for Nick Lopez to get revenge against his former SEC rival. Ryan Hetzler behind 1-0. Goes to the bender to even up the count. This one blasted deep out to right center field. Hetzler on his horse. It falls shy of the track. Lopez around second. Lope around third. Hetzler with the heave. Not in time. And Nick Lopez walks it off. The Banana Ball All-Stars with a 4-3 victory after 2 rounds of showdowns.
And it is a poetic end to the game for the Banana Ball All-Stars. Lopez, a second-team All-American selection in his final season at the University of Kentucky, is able to do damage in an SEC ballpark one last time and secure a series split for the All-Stars tonight in Auburn, Alabama.
The Banana Ball All-Stars will dance to celebrate. Clemson was able to take them down 4-3 on Thursday night. They come back from a 3-0 hole to take down Auburn 4-3 here on Saturday night. And I'll tell you what, feels like it's got to be a no-brainer when it comes to showman of the game. Nick Lopez had the home run that denied Auburn a point in the 4th. And he had the swing that won it all for the Banana Ball All-Stars in the 2nd round of showdowns. The Texas tailgater. The All-Stars claim victory from the claws of defeat. And with Nick Lopez, let's get it down to Drake Toll.
The Auburn killer in college, and you do it again. You just walked off the Banana Ball All-Star game.
That was awesome. I mean, we competed all game long. They can hit, I'll tell you that, and they can pitch, but we stayed in all day. And it's so fun to be with these guys out here, and to be able to do that at the end of it, it means the world to me. So.
Runs were tough to come by early. Your big blast was the first pop for the All-Star team. How did that reset the groove and help you come on to win?
Well, the bat before KJ broke my bat, so I grabbed a bat I hadn't used yet. I just went out there and just stayed with it myself, and just wanted to help the team. I wasn't trying to hit a homer, but I did, and it helped the team overall.
These 2 games, Thursday and then tonight, what does this do for the sport of banana ball, playing top-level collegiate athletes like we just did?
These guys are no joke, man. They go out there, compete. They have a great program over there at Auburn and at Clemson, and it shows how talented these guys are and how talented we are to be able to go out there and do trick plays, compete with each other, and overall, we won today, so that was awesome.
Brett Loftus is watching from above tonight. Any messages for him?
Brett Loftus, I love you, dog. Let's ride. Gator up.
Nick Lopez, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Josh Miko, that's your showman of the night.
Thank you, Drake. Always great to hear from Nick Lopez, finalist for Banana Ball Rookie of the Year. You get another look at the solo shot back in the 4th inning. No doubter off the bat of Lope. And then he gets plenty of the Banana Ball in the second round of Showdowns.
I said, are you
Goes
ready?
home to home. And sets up Bill Leroy on the mic.
Hands up. We're going to say fans first on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys. We love you, Auburn.
We love you too, Bill
You are
Leroy.
invited to the postgame plaza party.
The Duke of Dublin, Billy Barrels, gets to talk to the fans for one last time. He'll chat with them out on the party plaza at the end of the festivities tonight as well. The best year of Banana Ball to date, and I can promise you 2026 will be leagues better.
And you know what sticks out to me right now? Nick Lopez, of course, the hero for the Banana Ball All-Stars tonight, was one of the inaugural Texas tailgaters this season. This was the first year in franchise history for the Texas tailgaters, and it doesn't matter that it's his first year in Banana Ball. Nick Lopez proved himself time and time again to be the best bet on that team. He was a no doubt All-Star for 2025. And amongst all of the firefighters and tailgaters, guys to play just 33 games this year, Lopez led all players with 44 hits during the regular season. Got the big knock in Showdowns to get the win over Auburn.
Before we close this out, of course, we've got to hear from Big Yellow. For that, we'll turn it down to Sam Bauman.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Jesse, we'll start with how it ended. What an all-star game we had here in Auburn.
Well, unbelievable, and I'm just still blown away by the performance by Auburn right now. In 24 hours to learn the game of Banana Ball, to bring the dance and to bring the trick plays, to bring the energy. Wow, we couldn't have had a better final opponent right there to the season. Just truly proud of them, and what a great finish. Go to Showdowns. Weren't expecting that.
Jesse, you talk about Auburn, and I know there was some choreographed stuff in there, but what I saw from them tonight was taking it the extra step. We saw the pitcher take his shirt off. We saw guys celebrating in ways, embracing the sport, dancing in the dugout. What does it say about a program that comes in and not just says, oh, yeah, we'll do what you tell us to do, but goes that step further?
Well, they're one of the best baseball programs in the country. These guys can play with anyone in the world. And then for them to go do this, they've never done trick plays before. They've never danced in a game. It's like, all right, we're going to do a full halftime show performance with everyone on the team. Yes, we're going to go for one of the hardest trick plays in center field with Bristol. We're going to do a backflip into a pitch. We're going to have our coach come in and hit a home run in the middle of the game. They were all in from the moment we saw them yesterday. They have been all in, and it has been unbelievable to watch. And again, it's a testament to, I'm so proud of this game of Banana Ball because people just want to have fun. And the fact that they said, we're going to embrace this, and we're going to take away, hey, it's not all serious right now. We're going to let loose. We're going to go for it. And they went for it. And man, I mean, pitching in sombreros, pitching in giant hats, bounce trick plays. I mean, every moment they were all in, and I think that's just a testament to them, their coaching, their leadership, their program, this university, and it's a testament to Banana Ball, and we're just getting started.
And that fun, that excitement that we saw here tonight was embraced by fans not only in the stadium, but as we looked around, we had a parking garage full of fans. We had fans watching through the windows back here. Jesse, they wanted to come and witness it, and they didn't leave.
Well, to see students lining up this morning and lining up to get tickets to go out in the outfield and the parking garage. These aren't even seats at a stadium, but they're like, I'm going to find any way to see it. To have yellow, to have people in the dorms out there doing yellow. Again, what Banana Ball does is it brings people together. And when you have everyone buy in, the players, the coaches, the staff, the fans, it's something so special. It's so much bigger than ourselves. And that's what makes me so proud of this game. And to finish like this, to see, hey, in a small town again, where we started, to come back here and make it larger than life. And people traveling from all over the country, people that live right here, they got to see something tonight they've never seen before. And boy, it's what an amazing testament to this game and everyone in this community, this organization.
What a night it was here in Auburn. Jesse, go hang out with those guys, all right?
We're going to have some fun, I'll tell you that. They deserve it.
Pico, Josh, back to you guys.
Thanks, SB. Awesome to hear from Big Yellow. I can tell you that guy is feeling dangerous tonight. We will have some fun with Jesse Cole as we welcome you back inside with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. The Banana Ball All-Stars win 4-3 in the final Banana Ball game of 2025. Another huge shout out to the Auburn Tigers. They have embraced this game unlike just about any challenger opponent we have seen before. Coaching staff so welcoming, so gracious with their time. Butch Thompson and that entire staff, Gabe Gross and Everett Tiefert in particular too, just blessing us with so much knowledge about their really talented team and their great group of guys. This was the perfect way to close out 2025.
Yeah, and Auburn's such a talented team. It's a big reason, and it just goes to show Baseball America ranks them at number 5 in their way too early predictions for 2026. I think it's justified after seeing the way they played tonight. A very talented group of guys. 3 home runs tonight. Of course, they had all the entertainment that Jesse talked about with Sam down on the field. But from there, the Banana Ball All-Stars, they dominated in those Banana Ball aspects that really made the difference late in the ball game. They had more trick plays, negated the equalizer point. They were able to capitalize in the 9th inning when every run counts for a point. They had consistent ball four sprint defense, and that is certainly what did Auburn in that 9th inning. And then, of course, they had the advantage of a plethora of showdown rounds throughout the 2025 World Tour. And in the end, the All-Stars were able to come out on top. But this Auburn team, they are going to give SEC opponents a lot of trouble come 2026.
Yeah, where the rubber met the road tonight was you got a group of guys that combined talents to play 113 Banana Ball games this year against a really talented group of baseball players who are playing their first Banana Ball game ever. And it's always really fun to see the pros against some of the most talented baseball players in the country. I hope we get to do this next year as well. And Auburn, what a wonderful venue. The fans, absolutely unbelievable. That's the end of an era. Are you kidding me? That is the end of the Banana Ball World Tour era. The exhibitions are in the past. 2026, the Banana Ball Championship League begins. 61 games for every single team. Equal home and away games in the regular season. A new age is about to be upon us.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. Of course, you get to see all of the teams, I should say, playing 30 home games, 30 away games, and then, of course, you add in a couple of extra interesting tidbits. We're going to see 2 teams left out of that Tour Championship come next year in a league standpoint. It's going to get super competitive, and of course, we saw the jump with the equalizer point in the Tour Championship semifinals, that final game, and even here in these All-Star games. You're going to still see all the entertainment and fun that you have seen since 2020, but it's going to get ramped up in terms of the level of competition come 2026.
Now, as always, keep your eyes peeled for updates on social media. Josh and I might just have one more event to get to talk on a microphone with you folks in the near future. We'll see about that. Stay tuned to all of the social medias, especially the Banana Ball accounts, for updates on that. Outside of that, it's league time, baby. 2026, we're going to be cruising. We're going to have preseason. A team is going to be decided, a postseason team is going to be decided at the end of the preseason tournament. I mean, this world is turning upside down. It's going to be an absolute blast.
Again, you just continue to see how ambitious the goals are for this sport of Banana Ball. Can't wait to see all the football stadiums to get conquered. Of course, 2 new teams coming into the fold, which means a lot of new talent that will be on display. And I'll guarantee you, when we're at the end of 2026, you'll see an even more talented Banana Ball All-Star squad.
Now, if we were on True TV, ESPN, the CW, we probably would have had like a 30 countdown like 4 minutes ago. So thank you to our wonderful executive producer, Yvonne Trezak, for letting us wax poetic here on the Banana Ball YouTube channel. And thank you to all of you folks, because it has been a wild ride starting all the way back in the beginning of February to here on October 25th. It's been a miraculous journey. We could not have done it without you, and the chats have been unbelievable. Seeing the posts and you folks in person, this is the coolest job in the world for us, and that is because of you all. So thank you for making 2025 the best year of Banana Ball yet, and we are counting on you to up the ante. It's time to plus this product in 2026. Cannot wait for it. Big shout out, as I said, to Yvonne Trezak, our fantastic executive producer. He was unbelievable all season long. No different tonight. Same goes for the rest of our crew here, our camera operators, our engineers, Nick Keldy and Sean McCluskey. As always, I mean, like, none of this works without Nick, Sean, Matt, and the rest of the broadcast brains that are too powerful for a mortal mind like myself to comprehend, and the mastermind behind it all, Griffin Ellis. Since I got here in 2020, that guy's been here. I mean, he was one of the first directors we ever had, just calling all the shots on an iPad with 4 camera options way back in the Sling Studio days. And a big shout out to our entire crew back in Savannah. A lot of late nights across this year, especially when we're on the West Coast. Got Central Time, so they're an hour in the future from us right now. Chad Reese, our director, as per usual, and all of our wonderful people in the control room, a huge thank you. You guys have taken this thing to a whole nother level as well. A big thanks to our guys who aren't here. It's great bringing Brett Loftus and Zach Staten into the fold in 2025. Can't wait to make sweet broadcast music with them again next year. And for our guys down on the field, Drake Toll and Sam Bauman, the best of the best. They just make this product so much better, and get to hear from those guys down there. That is so integral to this whole thing. Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala, we are saying so long for now. That closes the book on the 2025 Banana Ball World Tour. As I said, keep your eyes peeled for things on social media. We may have one more thing to say before 2026. But until then, we will say, see you later!